I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. We'll unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of 4.7e, which is unknown angles. I'm sorry doing this all the time. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our objectives for today, so that way we can get started on some notes for what to do on how to find the mystery angle, the unknown angles. Student objectives. I will know how to use a strip diagram to help me find the measure of different angles. I will understand how to identify supplementary and complementary angles, and I will be able to share in a group discussion how to determine the measure of an unknown angle. Okay? So today we're going to be learning about how to use strip diagrams to learn about the different types of angles. And with that, let's go ahead and look at some vocabulary words, so that way we know that everything is correct. Let me just scoot this over just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this. Adjacent angles. Angles that share a vertex and a ray. Okay? So what does that mean? One angle and one ray. So here we have an array. An angle, and then here we have another ray. Okay, you see how this is one angle right here, and the ray that's in the middle. So that's adjacent angles, and they share the vertex, which is this right here. Okay, remember? Now there's two types of adjacent angles that we learn in school. The first one is called supplementary angles. So supplementary angles are two adjacent angles with a sum of 180. And again, this looks like a line. Oh, this was almost perfect. Okay, and one right there. Okay, so let's say this angle right here had a degree of 120. Okay, so what would this angle be? Right here. Well, it would have to be 120 plus something would equal 180, because supplementary angles, when we add both of them, they equal 180. So this one would have to be 60, because 120 plus 60 equals 180. And that's on supplementary angles. So that's how supplementary angles work. Two adjacent angles with a sum of 180. Let's go ahead and look at another type of angles, which are complementary. Now, complementary angles are two angles with a sum of 90. So this is going to be a right angle, and over here is another one, a right. Okay, let's say this was 45. What would this one be? So one angle is 45 plus something would have to equal 90. What would that be? 45. Excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this. So that's what supplementary equals 180, two angles that equal 180, and complementary, two angles that equal 90. That's how that works. Let's go ahead and look at a few practices that we're going to be doing today. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at number 1. So I have two angles, okay? I have angle BXD and angle DXG, okay? Angle BXD, let me just go back just a little bit, there we go. BXD is what degree? Excuse me. 70, good, because it tells us right here. Now, DXG. So angle DXG is what? What's the degree on this one? Good, 75. Okay. So then what is GXB? GXB. So what is the whole thing? Okay. So let's look at this. We know one of the angles is 75. We know another angle is 70, right? And we got these numbers because of right here. So now what is the whole thing? The whole thing. If we have one part and one part, and we want the whole thing together, what operation are we going to do? Good, we're gonna add. What are we gonna add? 75 plus 70. Excellent. Why? Because we want the total. Excellent. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 7 is 14. So the whole thing is what? 145. Excellent. So angle GXB is 145 degrees. Awesome. Okay. So this one, okay, on this one, they're telling you CXF is 80, so the whole thing is 80, and one of the angles, EXF, is 20. So what would this one be? What would be the other half? What would this pink one right here? What would this be? If the whole thing is 80, if this little one is 20, what would the pink one be? Okay, how would you figure that out? If I have the whole thing, and I have the little itty bitty one right here, is 20, how would I figure out what the rest is? If I have the whole thing, and I have half of just a little bit is 20, what would the rest be? What would you do? Good, you would subtract. Excellent. What are you going to subtract? 80 minus 20. Good, and we know that is 60 degrees. So angle CXE is 60. Correct. Good job. All right. So last one, go ahead and do this one by yourself again. So the whole thing is going to be 140. Okay, 140. And just this angle right here is 115 degrees. What would this little itty bitty angle right here be? Right here. How would you get that? Go ahead and solve that on your own, and then I'll let you know if you got the right answer. Okay, if you're not finished, make sure you pause the video so that I can tell you, okay? So you should have subtracted 140 minus 115, and you should have gotten, oops, 10 minus 5 is 5, 3 minus 1 is 2, 0. You should have got 25 degrees. Excellent. Well, that is it for today. I hope you learned a lot about adjacent angles and how to find the unknown. Okay? That is it for today. I hope you have an amazing day and hope you learned a lot, okay? Have a great day. Bye.